What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Cam and I am back with another video. Today I'm coming in to share my August reading journal pages with you, and I'm super excited that I'm going to be doing a faith-based theme for the month of August. I'm going to be reading faith-based books, and I want to share with you how I have my journal set up for this theme. Okay, and I'm going to be using this sticker book to kind of finish up the decorations for this setup, and it's a brand new sticker book that I got from Amazon, and it's beautiful and it was a great price. So if you want to see all of that, just stay right there. Okay, so let's get into the sticker book because I did find this on Amazon, and I do want to show it to you, and I'm going to link this sticker book down in the description box, so if you like what you see here, you can grab one. I'm not an affiliate of this company. I just love to share beautiful things with you when I find them. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to adjust my lights a little bit, see if we can light it up a little bit better. I don't know if that's better or not, but so let's get to it. So this is by a company called Fayware, Fayware, and it says Blooming Beauties and over 300 pre-cut stickers. Here's the cover, sticker book, and this one is called Blooming Beauties, and it has 24 sheets. So I did hear a recommendation about this sticker book from Planning with Bumble. That's how I found out about it. So yeah, we just love to pass on good information when we find it, right? So this one says, the cover page says, a special thanks. Hi, this is Alexandra, and I'm the woman behind Fayware. I have poured all of my love, creativity, and effort into creating this set. This collection of stickers is a reminder to see the beauty in our everyday lives. Thank you, and I hope you will love it. So that's the information about her. And then we go right into the dolls, and I love these dolls. I just think they're so elegant, so beautiful. I love the neutral colors, just so pretty. And we have different skin tones, different hairstyles, different outfits, different sizes of stickers, but in the beginning you start right off the bat with my favorite, the dolls. I love this one with the flower in her hair. I may actually be using these two for my setup. I think they're so pretty. All of them are beautiful, but those just kind of fit my theme a little bit better. Here's another set, girls with flowers. Some of them have on suits. They've got flowers in their hair. They have on the hijab. Is that how you pronounce it? Hijab? I think that's how it is pronounced. If not, correct me in the comments, please. Girls with dresses, girls with jeans. You've got some different size stickers here. You've got a girl that's pregnant, a girl with her baby, another girl with her baby, another girl that's pregnant here. So you could use these stickers for Mother's Day or to put on cards if you're going to a baby shower. Wouldn't that be beautiful to do that? You got the girls like they're ready for work, girls that are more casual, dresses, girls with head wraps, short hair. Look at her, she's beautiful. A hat on, a swimsuit, and a cover-up. Just all types of beautiful girls and different poses and different skin tones, hair types, body types. Really very pretty. And it is kiss cut. Well, it's a little bit more than kiss cut. There's a pretty large margin around here. I don't know what that is about like independent sticker companies where they have the pretty large margin around the edge, but it's easy to just grab a pair of scissors and trim that down if you want to. Here's some more, and these are some smaller versions of the girls. I love this girl with the big earrings looking up. That's very pretty. Look at this girl with her big hat on. This girl looks like she's shopping. Oh, look at this elegant dress. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I love that one too. I mean, all of these are so good. So I'm thinking about using these in my journal. You could use these in a planner. I'm going to use it in my reading journal today, but I also have another journal that I keep just for writing down thoughts, and I am currently in therapy, so I write some notes from my therapy sessions in my journal. So I thought this would be perfect for all of those places. But you could definitely just use these in a scripture writing journal, in a regular planner. These would all be good for that. And we're still going with the dolls. And this is my favorite part, so I'm not mad at it. I think this is so great when you get lots and lots of dolls. And I don't see any repeats yet. So I'm feeling good about that, that you get so much variety in this book. This looks like some vacation type girls. Okay, and then the next section, and all of this is on like a matte. It's kind of in between. This might be like premium matte because it's not glossy. It does have a little tiny bit of a sheen on it, but it's not a high gloss, but it's not a flat matte either. So I'm thinking this might be like a premium matte. Okay, so the first section were the dolls, and now we're going into some boxes and some other decorative elements. So you've got 8 boxes up here up top with the different girls, and then you've got some flowers and fruit, more florals, and these are little tiny boxes that you could use to decorate your pages. Very pretty. Oh, let me put that back down. I didn't put that all the way down. There we go. And then you've got more of the girls, more fruits and florals, and you still got pretty much a neutral vibe. Now these are individually cut bouquets of flowers and little vases with flowers in them. Very pretty. You've got some hanging plants, you've got some coffee cups, some little planters on this page. Then we've got flowers coming out of envelopes, flowers coming out of your TV, out of the typewriter, out of books, just flowers everywhere. Flowers on your car. Very springtime, very summertime vibe. Then we've got some quotes: in full bloom, stop and smell the flowers, say it with flowers, let's bloom together, love grows here, live life in full bloom, flower power, just keep blooming, bloom baby bloom, woman is a flower, always growing, smell the flowers, happiness blooms within, every flower must grow through dirt, bloom where you're planted. So that's it. But and these quotes are on, let me see if they're on that matte or if they're on kind of clear. A white background or a clear background. It looks like the background might be white, but let me just pull it up to make sure. Oh no, they're clear. They are on clear. I'm pulling it up now. If I can get my nail. Yeah, so these quotes are on clear stickers. So that's good. But I'm thinking that this sticker book might have been like $11.99 or something like that. It was something really reasonable. It was not expensive at all, and the quality seems pretty good. I haven't used anything out of it yet. I just wanted to share it with you first before I started digging into this sticker book. But this is again by Fayware. 300 pre-cut stickers. The sticker book is called Blooming Beauties. Lots of diversity in here, lots of beautiful dolls, and decorative elements for your planners or your journals. Okay, so this is what we're going to use. And now I'm going to share with you my August reading journal spread that's already been set up. First of all, let's talk about this cover. This cover has gotten really dirty. That's because I'm using this kind of fabric-y journal from Archer and Olive. And I knew that I should have purchased a cover for it months ago because I knew that this was going to get dirty. I did not follow my instinct, so now I've got ink marks on it in a couple of different places because I write with my pens in here, and I'm disappointed. I don't know what you call it, but like even the edges are getting grungy. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, that's my fault completely because I should have put a cover on it. But yeah, so we're coming down to the end of the year, so I'm not going to really worry about it. I may still get a cover so it doesn't get further scuffed up, but I just wanted to share that with you. These fabric covers are easily scuffed. So I don't know if I can use fingernail polish remover to get this ink off. I may try that, maybe on the back. I may do a little test on this back spot and see if I can get that off, and if I can, then I can clean this up. But if not, I'll just know going forward that it needs to have a cover. I did have my cover that I bought from the National Museum of African American History, but it was just not big enough to hold it as it continued to get chunky, right? And we've got 4 more months in the year: September, October, November, and December, and I want to stay in this journal. I've got enough pages to stay in this journal, so I may get the cover from Salty Katie to add on to it so it doesn't get further damaged. So let's go into my theme for August. I am going to be reading faith-based books. I'm going to be reading Christian fiction. I'm going to be reading some Christian nonfiction, and I may sprinkle in some mood reads, but my general theme for the month is going to be faith-based books. So I was trying to come up with a theme, like a decorative theme for my journal to go along with my faith concept. And I just was having a tough time trying to figure out what I should do. And one day back in June, I happened to be watching Amanda Rach Lee, who is also a bullet journaler. And she has a company, and she has a huge following on YouTube. She makes great videos. She does process videos. When she set up her journal in June, she was doing a stained glass theme. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, this is the theme. This is what I'm going to use for my August reading journal setup, because back in the day, I know the new churches don't really do this, but back in the day, a lot of churches had stained glass on their windows. So I just want to be real transparent in saying that I did not make this up. I got this idea from, I was totally inspired by Amanda Rach Lee and her channel. I will link her channel where she did her stained glass down below, so you can check it out and check out where I got my inspiration from. I did kind of use it as a jumping off point, and I did some pages that looked like hers, and then I made up my own style for the rest of my pages. Let's go ahead and jump into it. The second thing I want to say about it is I did not film this because I just wanted to do some art therapy. I just wanted to get out my my mild liners and my pens and just go for it. And the second part to that is this took me literally all day to do. Like, I got my journal out and I listened to an audiobook, and I just went through and colored these pages. I probably would not have been able to film this properly for you because it did take quite a while. There's a lot of detail in here, and this was just some good art therapy for me. But what I am going to do with you today is add some of these stickers from this book that we just saw. I'm going to add a few of these stickers into this setup. But let's take a look at what we have. We'll just do a little walkthrough, and then I'll decide where I want to add some stickers. So in the beginning, I always have a calendar, and I have the stained glass window around the edge, and my August indicator here at the bottom. I'm thinking about putting a sticker here on the side. On the second page, I always list my books that I'm going to read or that I did read throughout the month. Let me back up for a second. On the calendar, this is where I indicate when I started and finished a book. So and I did not date this right. There are 31 days in August, but I just put 30, so we're going to be missing a day, and I'm not going to go back and change any of it because it just is what it is. I made that mistake, and we're just going to go for it. So I've got my calendar on this side. I've got my stained glass window huge on this side, and I've got a space for 10 books. If I read more than 10 books, it'll be okay. I'll just indicate the first 10 that I read because I don't have a whole lot of, I might have room to write down 2 more down at the bottom. But if I read more than 10, we just won't worry about it. I could have made this smaller and had more room, but I really just wanted a huge space to do this stained glass window on. I'm going to give you a close-up. Is it perfect? No, of course not. Do I love it? Yes, I do. I love how this turned out, and I really was not sure how this was going to look for me, but I love it. Love, love, love the way it turned out. So those are my intro pages, and then here is my pages read and by chapter, and it kind of has this almost like fairy tale feel to it to me, but I did draw all of this by hand. And here I'm going to indicate the pages that I read from the 1st through the 30th, and then we'll just skip the 31st and move on. But I have room to indicate at least 100 pages, and I have been trying to read at least 100 pages every day when I read. Sometimes I do a little bit more, but it'll just kind of go off the grid then. Then I have my by chapter section, which I've mentioned before. It has been a bit of a challenge because now that I'm reading a lot more books, it's hard for me to track all of the chapters in this little tiny space. So we may do something different with this next year, but I'm just going to continue with it through this journal because I started it, so I want to go ahead and finish it. And I'm also using this kind of Art Deco type of font that I think looks really good with the stained glass. I got that idea from Amanda Rach Lee as well. So I've got pages read and by chapter, and then my stats down here at the bottom where I will indicate total books read, total books bought, total pages read, total days read. I'm adding that. That's not something that I've tracked before. Average rating, my favorite character, my least favorite character, and then my favorite new word. So I'm thinking that I may start using this section, the by chapter section, to indicate new words that I'm coming across instead. I think that might be more interesting and be more effective. I do like having the ability to mark off chapters as I'm reading them. That kind of makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. But I don't know. This space is just not functioning like I want it to. So we'll continue. I'll continue to think about that. I will continue to think about how I want to use this space going forward, and we'll just see how it goes. And the next section is for my quotes. And again, I have this arch of stained glass, and then I have a space where I can indicate one large quote, and then I have a space on the right hand side to indicate 6 smaller quotes, just smaller in terms of writing. And I love how this turned out as well. And just all the little intricate florals and little designs that I added in there. I love how that turned out. I have been getting some transfer on my pages, but it's okay. And then with the last section, I have my space for book reviews. Again, I put some stained glass imaging at the top and around the edge. And then I have these interactive little flip-ups where I can put in my reviews. I'm going to save this space for my book club selection, and then the rest of these will be for the other books that I read. I also made a pocket here. I'm going to add more cards to this pocket, but right now I just have one card in here. What I'm thinking about doing is putting the cover of the book, a picture of the cover, or a picture that kind of represents the book here on the front, and then putting my review on the back. And then I'll tuck maybe 3 or 4 of them into this pocket. And I might put the name of the book on this little top part that's sticking out. And I may actually round the corners on these, or I may make some tabs. I may turn these into tabs that have different graduating sections. I may do it like that. But I have this pocket, And I could also use this pocket for a book review if I have a really short one. I could put a picture here and then write a short review of a book in this section. I also have room to write a review here. So I've got lots of room. I'm adding real estate to my journal by adding these pockets and flip ups and things like that. And I did get these stickers that are very stained glass looking from Go Wild. I just happened to come across them in my stash, and I thought to myself, I think this will look good with my setup. So I just added it in there, and that's it for this setup. My calendar, books read, pages read, by chapter stats, quotes, and reviews. And I do have just enough pages in the back to take me through to the end of the year. Like, I will come right up against my trackers. If I give myself 5 pages for each month left in the year, I'm going to come right up against my trackers that I've added to the back. So we have survived in this one journal for the year. So now I want to go in and I want to grab some of these stickers and just add a few of them to this setup. And that's all we're going to do, y'all. We're just going to add a few little extras in here, and I think we'll be done. I may need to go grab my scissors because I don't know if I brought my scissors in here. Oh, I love so many of these. It's going to be hard to choose, but let's see. I was thinking about this one. Is really small. It could work in a good in these small spaces that I have. I may come back to her, but who really stood out to me was this girl. So I want to see if I can fit her in on this first page. If I do, she's going to cover up some stuff, which won't be horrible. I'm going to go for it. Okay, I like that. And let's see what else I can add. I want to add something here for stats, in the stats section. I'm thinking that I want to add one of these girls that looks like this. There's a couple of them that kind of look like that. I like these girls right here. I think I might want to use one of them for stats. I think I might use the one with the glasses on. Like she's taking a look at your stats, what you got going on. I like that. So I'm going to add her right here. Let me move her over just a little bit. And I hope I'm putting it down reasonably straight. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. That looks really good. Okay. Alright, now let's add a couple more. We'll put one here for quotes. I think I want to add one right here on the side by the quotes. Oh, I think I like this one. She looks like she's either in mid-thought or about to say something. She looks like she's about to say something. So I'm going to put her right here for quotes. I love that. And I may put one more here in the middle for my smaller quotes. I kind of like this girl right here. I didn't even have to look too far. She just kind of jumped out at me. And I think I want to put her here. And I think that will still give me plenty of room to write down the quotes that I want to write. I love that. And then, okay, now I got to get kind of specific because I know I'm going to read quite a few books by Toni Shiloh. She is a Christian fiction writer, and she's got a book that I'm going to read called In Search of a Prince. And I thought that one of these would be really good for her, like this one. I thought this would be so good for the one called In Search of a so I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to use it right here. Make sure it's inside this little box though. But is that going to give me enough space to write what I want to write? So, oops, we're going to write In Search of a Prince here and then write a little bit about the book in that section. And then there was another book called How to Win a Prince. And I thought that this one might go well with that. Or there was another one. There was another one. A little bit more dressy uppy. I think it was this one. I think I just want to use her. I think I might put it, here. I'm not going to crease it too much, but I think I'm going to put that there. And then the last one is Carrie Soto is Back. That's what we're reading for August as our book of the month. And I'm thinking that this girl kind of reminds me of the Carrie Soto character. That's our book club choice for book club selection for the month is Carrie Soto is Back. And I'm just going to put it right here on the cover of this little flip out. I think that looks super cute. And should I put one more here? Maybe I should. Let me think about another book that I'm reading. I'm going to read Woman Evolve by Sarah Jakes Roberts. I'm going to read Chasing Vines by Beth Moore. All these are nonfiction, like Christian help books. Like, I'm going to read Voice in the Wind by Francine Rivers. I'm probably going to reread The Red Tent. I'm going to read Quiet Strength. Can't remember who the author is of that one, but let's just pick another one and we'll just make it work. I just want to put these stickers in here, y'all. I just want to use the stickers. And like I said, I have this little card that I'm going to add in here that goes in this little pocket right here that I can also decorate. So these will have book reviews in them as well. But I want to put one more of these stickers because I just love them. I just want to use them everywhere. I just want to use them everywhere. So let's just find one that might go with one of the books I've got. I mean, any of these girls could go, honestly. I like her and I like her. These two keep popping out at me. So let's go with, let's go with this one. Let's go with this girl. And we're just going to put her right here on the corner of this little flip up. Perfect. And then I'll decorate some more when I actually get down to writing my reviews for the month. So I did not film this process because I just wanted to do some art therapy, but I did want to show you this new sticker book and add some of these stickers to my setup for the month. So I know this has probably been a very short video. That's just how it is for this month, and I hope that you got some ideas and some inspiration for your own journal, bullet journal, scripture writing journal, planner. This was so therapeutic to just color this in while I was listening to an audiobook. I was listening to Songs of the Deep. I can't remember the author, but it was on Hoopla, and it was another one of those books that I finished in one day while I was just coloring this in, you know, in between doing some laundry, cooking, cleaning up a little bit. I colored these pages in, but it basically took me a whole day to get this done. So I love how this turned out. I'm looking forward to using this setup for the month of August. I think it looks so cool. And I love this stained glass effect that kind of reminds me of old school churches from back in the day. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified every time I post new content right here for you. Let me know down in the comments if you use a theme for your reading each month. What theme are you going with for the month of August? And maybe let me know what are a couple of books that you're reading for the month of August. That would be very cool to know as well. So I hope that you have a great one. I hope that your month of August is full of love, joy, and most of all, peace. See you next time.